In the peaceful town of Asheville, North Carolina, where the Blue Ridge Mountains cradle quiet neighborhoods, a mystery brewed for nearly a decade. It began, like many tragedies do, with a girl who simply disappeared. Emily Carter was just 16, a shy but bright student with dreams of becoming a writer. She loved sketching, journaling, and walking the nature trails near her family's home. Her world was small, but full of hope. What no one knew was that her world was about to collapse. It was a crisp autumn afternoon in 2014. Emily told her mother, Diane, that she was going for a walk, the same route she'd taken countless times before. But this time, she never came back. Within hours, Diane called the police. By morning, search parties were organized. Flyers lined telephone poles, the local news ran urgent alerts, and volunteers canvassed the area. The Carter family lived near Bent Creek, a lush trail system known for hikers and bikers. Police scoured every path, brought in dogs, even used drones. But not a single piece of evidence was found. No shoe. No backpack. No trace. It was like Emily had vanished into thin air. Months turned to years. Diane refused to move. She left Emily's room untouched, the bed still made, books still stacked neatly by the window. Birthdays came and went. Holidays were spent in silence. She hung a wind chime outside Emily's window, hoping its soft music might reach her daughter, wherever she was. The police eventually closed the case. A cold file buried in a cabinet. But Diane never gave up. And just a few feet away, in a shed overrun with ivy, Emily was still there. In early 2023, a new family moved into the house next door. The backyard was a mess. Wild vines, rusted tools, and a collapsed gazebo. While clearing debris, the father noticed a small shed, mostly hidden by brambles. It was locked from the outside. Inside, it smelled of rot and damp earth. There was a thin mattress, empty food cans, tattered blankets, and a diary. The diary had a name on it, Emily Carter, and the last entry was dated just 5 days earlier. Police were called immediately. They searched the shed and found more than they expected: clothing, medical supplies, even a hidden camera system. The truth unraveled quickly. Emily had been held captive for nearly 9 years, just steps away from her home. Her abductor? Mr. Langford, a retired handyman who had lived alone and passed away only weeks earlier. Langford was considered kind but private. No one suspected him. He had installed false walls inside the shed, soundproofing, and even a ventilation system. Emily had been kept alive, fed, but isolated. He threatened her with death if she ever screamed. In the diary, she wrote about hearing her mother outside, crying. But she never had the courage to call out. Emily was taken to the hospital. Physically malnourished but alive. Mentally fractured. Diane's reunion with her daughter was one of both joy and heartbreak. She wept while holding her, a moment imagined countless times over the years, now painfully real. The town of Asheville was stunned. How could something so horrifying happen in plain sight? The shed was demolished. Counselors and investigators combed through the property for more evidence. Emily is now receiving long-term therapy. She has started writing again, slowly documenting her experiences. Her story has become a rallying cry for awareness, a chilling reminder that the worst horrors can hide behind the most ordinary walls. And yet, questions linger. How did no one hear her? How did he hide her for so long? And, are there others like her, still waiting to be found? Let us know your theory in the comments. And don't forget, every clue helps bring justice one step closer. Subscribe to Veiled Evidence for more true crime that dares to ask, what if the truth was never buried, just ignored?